Hey friends, welcome to Motherhood and Homemaking, where faith meets everyday motherhood and home is our favorite place to be. Today, as I prepare a little bit of a breakfast snack for my family, I want to share with you guys 5 mindful homemaking habits that have changed my life. I used to rush through everything mealtime, cleaning, even bedtime stories, and it felt like the days were just passing me by while I was just struggling to keep up until one day it finally hit me and I just realized like I could not continue to do this. I started to see where it was not only affecting me, but also affecting my children and even my spouse. It's one thing when the way that I go about my life and my daily habits are affecting me, I feel like it's something that I can overcome. But when it comes to my children and it spills over into my marriage, that is when I know something has to change because they mean so much to me. And I did realize that some of my rushing and some of my chaos was spilling over into my home. And as the homemaker and the mother of the home, my job is to make sure that this is a resting place, that it is a peaceful place. I want my home to be a home where we actually want to be more than anything else. So I decided to slow down and be more intentional and be more mindful. And it has been absolutely transformative. And that is why I want to share with you guys today. So, my first habit that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is protect your mornings. I used to wake up and feel like I was just throwing myself right into the race. I would wake up and already my children would be needing me. There would already be a list of demands. Sometimes the house would still be messy from the night before, and it would just start the day off so overwhelming. So sometimes now, what I try to do is just wake up before my children. And even if it's just 10 minutes, that is still more than nothing, right? So sometimes I would just sit there with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and just look out the window. I want to be very intentional with this time and quieting that first, early morning wake and just enjoying my tea and just sit with my thoughts and be mindful of how I'm feeling in that moment. And it really does make a difference in the rest of my day. So I encourage you, if you can do that, to just carve out those quiet few moments, even if it means hiding off inside of the corner of your bedroom or sitting next to the closet in prayer, just for a couple of minutes. If you can just wake up before the kids, if you have little ones like me. Number 2 is to be present with one thing at a time because I used to multitask everything dinner while texting, and dishes while watching television, folding while watching YouTube, which I do love a good clean with me while I'm cleaning up my home. But in any areas of your life that you think maybe you can practice just doing one thing at a time, just cooking or just cleaning, is now I try to either do something very intentional or mindful, like praying in the morning while I'm cooking and just playing with my kids while putting my phone away so that they have my full undivided attention. These are ways that I'm just being fully present in each task. The third one is to filter out the noise. And this is hard when you have children. So I'm not talking about that beautiful sound of our children playing. But our minds are noisy, especially when we're constantly consuming. I used to, like I said, have the TV on while YouTube was playing, notifications on my phone, scrolling Facebook, and the baby crying all at once. And I would just wonder why my head was hurting and why I was so exhausted. So now I filter what comes into our home. I choose soft music or gospel music or silence. If my children want to play, they just play, no TV in the background. This habit brings so much peace to my mental health and just creates an overall calmer atmosphere for my kids. Number 4, check in with your body. For a long time, you guys, I ignored my body and I was working out and everything, but I do deal with headaches and exhaustion, and sometimes I would just feel on edge, and I would never just take a moment to try and ask myself, like, what can I change within my health regimen that could make this a little bit better? So try to pay attention to like those little things that your body is trying to tell you. For me, it took me having to take out caffeine out of my diet for a long time, getting to sleep a little bit earlier, having some herbal tea, checking in on my vitamin intakes. All of these things are ways that you can take care of yourself so that you can be a better you for yourself, but also for your children and for your spouse as well. And number five is inviting God into the ordinary. And this is everything. I started inviting God into the ordinary to meet me right where I am, not just at church, not just during Bible time, but during diaper changes, dishes, tantrums, every little thing. Faith just isn't separate from homemaking for me because it is where I get my homemaking from. Slowing down didn't fix everything, but it definitely brought peace where there was a lot of pressure and chaos and gave me more room to breathe, room to be, and room to live the life that I was originally rushing through. So if this video gave you peace today, I would love for you to let me know down below in the comments. And if you are new here, my name is Heaven, and I would love for you to subscribe for more slow living, mindful, faith-filled homemaking, motherhood encouragement, cleaning videos, days in the life, and home organization. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it has helped you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy homemaking.